A delegation from ECTEL, the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority, was in St. Kitts recently, participating in the Caribbean Telecommunication Union's ICT Week 2024. ECTEL's Director of Economics and Finance, Cheryl Hector Fontenelle, sees the opportunity to highlight the Electronic Communications Bill, which will shortly replace the antiquated Telecommunications Act in the 5 contracting states. For the first time, consumer protection will feature prominently.
If you read the Telecommunications Act, I don't think the word consumer, customer is anywhere in there. It was heavily focused on do's and don'ts for the licensees. And over the last 20 some odd years, we have noted that, again, for the sector to work, for digital transformed economies to work, you have to be focused on the actual users of ICT.
Another important feature of the EC bill is its reform of the Universal Service Fund, which will be tweaked to encourage local entrepreneurship and job creation within the electronic communication sector.
A very important thing that we have identified is a need to let the USF Fund also assist young entrepreneurs. So that is a new feature that we have introduced in our USF Fund.
The Electronic Communications Bill will also address the penalty structure, making it fairer and even-handed.
We have a challenge with the current bill where we don't have what I would call appropriate penalties. In fact, we have one major penalty for almost any breach of the Telecommunications Act, and that is revocation of a license. I mean, this is not practical in almost any market.
Another critical area to be addressed by the new EC bill concerns accessibility of submarine cables by telecommunications service providers.
And right now, we have no rules with regards to how a service provider who doesn't have their own submarine cable can access submarine cable of another service provider. And that has created no end of difficulties and problems for us. And so the new bill will have specific rules about how service providers can access submarine cables.
The Electronic Communications Bill is now before Parliament in 3 ECTEL contracting states. St. Lucia and Dominica are yet to pass the legislation. ECTEL is hoping all 5 states will implement the EC bill around the same time to ensure the same rules, regulations, and guidelines are in effect in all ECTEL contracting states. The ECTEL team spent the CTU ICT Week engaging and educating attendees on ECTEL and the EC bill.
We were at the St. Kitts Marriott from Monday to Thursday, having conversations with the participants at that event, and you had participants from the telecoms providers, various companies. We had customs officers, regulators, even students. And then today we have a bunch of students who've passed by, and what's been a big hit is our spin wheel, where they get an opportunity to spin the wheel and learn something about ECTEL and the NTRCs.
Students and members of the public also got an opportunity to witness demonstrations of the spectrum monitoring equipment.